She's not hungry, but she's eating again. Not for food, for something deeper. For many of our elders, especially those living with diabetes, the story behind each bite is far more complex than it seems. Emotional eating isn't just a challenge for the young. It can quietly settle into the lives of older adults, weaving itself into the quiet spaces of their days. Why does it happen? The answer often lies beyond the kitchen table. There's loneliness, the kind that fills the room when once busy mealtimes become hushed and solitary. Maybe the clatter of dishes used to echo with laughter and conversation, but now the silence feels heavy. Each meal alone becomes a reminder of the voices missing, the chairs left empty. There's nostalgia, too, the pull of memory in a simple slice of bread or a sweet bowl of soup. Food becomes a doorway to the past, where loved ones gather, where comfort and belonging are baked right in. Sometimes it's the only way to feel close to someone who's gone. And then there's coping. When days drag or aches linger, a favorite treat can become a small reward, a gentle way to soften the sharp edges of grief or boredom. It's not always about hunger. Sometimes it's about finding warmth in a world that can feel colder than before. For elderly diabetics, this emotional dance with food carries extra weight. Every bite isn't just a comfort, it's a calculation. A biscuit snuck in the quiet of night can mean blood sugar swings, restless sleep, or a deep sense of guilt. The worry grows, not just about numbers on a meter, but about being caught, or feeling judged, or simply misunderstood. It's easy to feel ashamed, to wonder if anyone truly sees the struggle beneath the surface. But emotional eating isn't a sign of weakness. It's a deeply human way to cope when life changes faster than we can. So, how can we gently spot the signs without blame or shame? Notice if snacks disappear quietly, or if mealtimes are skipped, only to be made up in secret later. Listen for cravings that seem to follow sadness, memories, or even the end of a TV show that stirs up old feelings. Most of all, remember, this isn't a lack of willpower. It's an attempt to fill a space that food can't quite reach. When you see a plate left empty, try to offer presence instead of questions. A hug, a gentle word, or simply sitting together can mean more than any lecture about sugar or carbs. For families, building connection beyond food is the real nourishment. Swap routine for ritual. Invite your loved one to join you in preparing tea or arrange fruit together, turning the act of eating into a shared moment rather than a solitary one. Name what's really missing. Ask softly, "Do you miss Grandma's kitchen?" Or, "What did you love about Sunday dinners?" Sometimes the memories themselves are what need to be savored. Comfort can come in many forms. A cozy pair of slippers, a slow hand massage, or music from their youth can offer the same warmth as any favorite dish. Bring out an old photo album. Let laughter and stories fill the room again, even if just for a while. Because in the end, food is love. But love isn't only food. What elders truly crave is to be seen, to be remembered, to know they still belong at the table, not just as someone to care for, but as someone cherished. Let's remember to feed their hearts, not just their plates. Compassion is the real medicine, and every gentle gesture brings healing that no meal alone can offer.